Justin Trudeau has resorted to exploiting children for government propaganda in a way that would make Ms. Lovejoy jealous.
Won't somebody please think of the children?
Earlier today, he put out a tweet responding to a tweet from the Liberal Party of Canada, which was apparently criticizing Erin O'Toole for allegedly not supporting mandatory vaccines on planes and trains. And in criticizing Erin O'Toole's purported position, he went straight to using children as political pawns in the election game. Because Justin Trudeau purports to be a trust the science candidate, we have to go and actually look at the science, or at the very least the statistics here. And statistically speaking, children under 12 are at minimal risk of COVID. That is just a matter of statistical fact. Tragic anomalies aside, children are at infinitesimally low levels of risk when it comes to contracting the virus and suffering serious consequences as a result. But Justin Trudeau wants to push his mandatory vaccine agenda, and he wants to push it hard. And what's the easiest way to push an agenda on people? Invoke alleged risk to children. It's not enough to stop there. We have to ask the question, how would mandatory vaccines in adults be any form of protection to children who can't get vaccinated? Trusting the science and following the science, we now know that fully vaccinated adults can nonetheless carry the virus, they can contract the virus, and they can transmit the virus. And this coming from the guy who barely 6 months ago said, what about people with allergies? What about people with medical conditions? What about people with deep religious beliefs that don't want to get the vaccine? He came out the other day and said, if you don't want to get the vaccine, you're free not to get the vaccine, but don't expect to travel on planes or trains, thus effectively creating a fully segregated society based on vaccination status.
Or someone who, for religious or deep convictions, decides that no, they're not going to get a vaccine. We're not a country that makes vaccination mandatory, for example.
If you don't want to get vaccinated, that's your choice. But don't think you can get on a plane or a train besides vaccinated people and put them at risk.
But like all political propagandists, he cloaks his discriminatory policies and total hypocrisy under the guise of protecting the children. No shame, no limits, no standards. That is what defines the Justin Trudeau government. So vote People's Party of Canada. And if you happen to live in the Notre-Dame-de-Grâce Westmount region, vote for me, David Freiheit. Peace.